Check, check, check. All right. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. That was wild. Okay. Hold on. I'm having to switch some stuff around here real quick, dude. Not big of a deal, but it is definitely something that takes a sec. Anyways, I am playing this game and having a blast, dude, for the couple hours that I've been playing it. That's the reason why I wanted to play the game and stream it. I have been playing Bloodborne, okay? But I will still be finishing Bloodborne, okay? But this game, so I'm gonna get to the nitty gritty on it. I watched the thing on Steam for the minute it was released, okay? One of the things that impressed me was this guy said that him and one other person, so just him and a buddy or a companion or, you know, just a partner, did this game. That is epic and phenomenal to me. If you played RuneScape, Dragon Wilds, it reminds me a lot of that. I'm going to try and give the pros and cons just from a couple hours of gameplay so far. Okay, I haven't gotten really far into it. You spawn into an area, you jump out. After doing kind of a tutorial area, you get here where I'm at. I haven't done a lot. There doesn't seem to be much of a storyline. What's up, Baumgartner? What are you doing? I am going to be playing Bloodborne, dude, but just not today, man. So, this game dropped and I just dinked around. A friend sent it to me or told me to check it out. And when I checked it out, I really wanted to give a shout out to the developers. So it's just made by two people. The guy said he was playing, his inspiration was he was playing Zelda with his kids as a dad, and they had to keep passing the controller around. So he wanted to create kind of an open world experience where you can explore and find things and still play with your friends. This is what came out of that. I'm kind of giving the pros and cons right now. So, but I will show you what I've got so far. This is what I have on the map. It gives you, like, the cool thing is it gives you a little counter on the right hand side. So there's hidden gnomes, like little rock gnomes that you can smash and get. There's golems that spawn, there's chests, there's different trees around the area. I've gotten 10 out of 15 in the area. There's 3 towers. There's that many camps. And an ebonarch, I haven't quite figured out what that is yet. I think it's the crystal that's in the top of the tower. So, dude, it is pretty cool, actually. My pros are the open world setting. The weapons and combat seem good. It's got really, really good Xbox controls for a PC game. I'm playing it on Steam right now with an Xbox controller plugged in, and it's got a good map layout and isn't too glitchy. For these guys to come out with controller support that's better than a lot of much larger games is insane. For this to be a development team of 2 dudes, that's even crazier. I gave it a good review on Steam. The character customization, there's a handful of races. It's one of the first games in a very long time that's done anything with giants. You get to do the character creation is a choice of races, gender, and then they all have pluses and bonuses, obviously. I usually play a tank character, so I almost always go with orcs, humans, or dwarves. If you're playing a game for character customization, that's one of my first negatives. There's not a huge amount of customization, but I don't mind that. I like that personally. It doesn't mean a lot to me, but I know to a lot of other people it does. So character creation is fairly simple compared to a lot of bigger games. It's still got some cool stuff. Like you can still customize your character well, but it doesn't have like, you can't adjust facial structures and all the crazy stuff. You know, body size, and you know, you can't adjust things, dude. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna make this character with a bunch of cake. They either got it or they don't. You're gonna see the combat now. There is a lock-in system. The lock-in system is one of my gripes. It doesn't switch very easily. You just kind of have to keep clicking it between people. But like I said, this game is in pre-release right now. So for being in pre-release and them just having the public test it, it's a beautiful game. As you can see, the graphics are decent. Weapons wise, so that this is another one of my pros now coming. Check this out. So I'm exploring the first area because I always look for secrets and everything because I love Easter eggs and secrets. The first thing I find is this, dude. I'll let you guys read the description. Actually, I can read it to you guys, the ones that are watching a smaller screen or busy. Give me 1 second. It says, an ancient power thrumming within the ring of runes, a force that whispers across the ages, calling out to the master who seeks it still. Bear its burden throughout your journey. When the time comes, you'll know what to do. Guard it well, keep it secret, keep it safe. Dude, the One Ring, that is epic. Okay, that is beautiful. The other plus I have is the sense of humor. These guys have a really good sense of humor. In the first area, there's a shop that you can purchase things from, and there's a little pig running around it. Like all RPG players is like, I gotta kill this random thing. So I killed the pig. That's what it says. Ham from killing a defenseless pet pig, you monster. One of the chests that I pull some stuff out of, and I'm hoping it's got multiple items, and that's exactly why they leave this. Ha! The gods laugh at your predictability. Did you think we would hide the Sword of Light in the same chest? Be gone, fool. Dude, these little scrolls. To the new vessel of light you have been chosen. For centuries, the Luminaries fought the growing darkness that has corrupted our lands. The shadows have spread, twisting forests, poisoning rivers, and shattering kingdoms. The Luminaries are now few, driven back to our final stronghold by the heretics. You are our last hope. The ancient magic now burns within you. This is the beginning of your journey, Luminary. Rid this world of darkness with the light. It's just fun, dude. The weapons, if you look around, I heard some people complaining that you could just get smoked right away. The difficulty was a little scaled to where you could just walk into an area and get smoked. Yes, if you don't explore things, but if you explore things efficiently and take the time to look around, it gives you good weapons. I'm using hold on. That's what I'm using right now. It's the highest damage, a one-handed sword, Eagle's Talon. I found it on a random rock. So, you know, yeah, dude. Yeah, a lot of indie games are like, for real. Yeah, for sure. And I've just been, the leveling system, it lets you choose what you want to do. You know, I think that's really cool. Your stat points, dude. You know, if you want to do a ranged character, you can do a ranged character. If you want to do a melee character, you can do a melee. If you want to do a ranger-like character, which is what I'm doing, you can do what I'm doing. I want to be good with my bow and with my sword. It's fun. So explore the first area. That ring that you saw, the one ring, when you spawn in, I don't think it'll let me go there right now. I'll try and see if I can show you where I found it. Oh, I can. Check this out. So the towers are your fast travel systems, it would seem. So this is the temple where it spawns you in. Immediately when you spawn in, you come in here. This is one of the cool things, okay? So it's got your Hall of Elders. All of these people, I'm assuming, are the people that helped them with early testing or something, or just friends of theirs. I don't know exactly who they are, but it's cool, man. Like these are real people. Like to get your name on that wall, that's awesome, bro. Like you can tell this was a game created by gamers that just love video games. So when you start out that tree. If you want the ring that I've got, that one ring, it doesn't have anything yet. I didn't find anything that it does. As you notice, your little glider isn't linked to stamina, which is cool. I love that you can just glide around and have fun from the beginning. It leaves room for exploration. So when you want the ring, it's over here. It's right back here is where I found the ring. Okay, so those are some of my pluses. Some of my negatives I'm going to show you right here. If you fall down into an area, you just have to kind of jump your way out of it, and it keeps the movement is a little weird on, you know, getting stuck. I haven't gotten stuck yet. It seems like they're really good about that they went through their own game, and I've tried to get stuck a couple times. I know there's probably a way to do it, but I haven't found it yet. But again, I'm at the beginning of the game. So, but man, as a dad gamer and a dad streamer, just watching the way this guy was talking about playing with his kids and wanting to create a game that made that fun and easy, like it made my heart swell, dude. I was like, bro, I hope the good Lord blesses the living shit out of this guy, dude, and his game becomes one of the most successful games in history. And he seems like the type that's going to listen to the players. He seems like the type that's been let down by a game before. So when you get here, you get your first armor and stuff. Come out. If you explore areas, it rewards you. Like I said, those little hidden gnomes. There's little hidden gnome statues. I doubt that I got all the ones that are in the first area. But I've gotten a few of them. This is what I mean about exploring is, dude, just try and look around the damn game. See what you can do if you end up playing this game. It's not too heavy on the graphics, so this is the pig pen that I talked about. You can come to this shop, can buy stuff. Do not buy that blade right there. Save your money. I'll show you where to get it for free here in a second. When you're coming up here and exploring things, like I said, man, keep your eyes open for stuff. I'm sure there's secrets that I haven't found in this area, but I probably spent 2 hours just in this area. This is what I mean about trying to get stuck. is I did a pretty damn good job at exploring and trying to get stuck. This is one of those areas. So like this crevice, I have to repeatedly hit A to get out of there. But man, it still got me out of there. I know bigger titles that didn't do that good. So, is it wonky? Yes. But does it seem like they've addressed it before they released it? Yeah. It seems like they've already tried to make it at least simple to get out of bad pickles, which is something that a lot of bigger studios even neglect. So for them to make sure that it runs that well in pre-release, oh, ooh, no, 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 no. Damn it. All right, well, there's one chest that I found earlier. You know, but like I said, man, explore around, screw around, look. You'll probably find stuff I didn't. This is the first area where the tutorial takes place, where I'm at now. I showed you where to find the one ring. I'm now going to show you where to find a good sword that will hold you through at least beginning of the game. I was able to defeat the first golem with I wouldn't say ease, but it wasn't difficult. It didn't have that Elden Ring feel. And the other cool thing about him was he did give out a shout out to games like that. He was like, I'm a huge Elden Ring fan, but I wanted to create something that I could play and explore with my friends. And I was like, dude, that's legit. That's something that every gamer can sign off on. So as you come through this first area, you unlock this gate. What you're looking for is up there. You're going to come all the way out here and then work your way up there. It's not too complicated. I don't know if this is the way I did it, but I'm going to try it that way. Nope, that's not. Okay. So go a few feet over. Came up here. I'm like this. I did it like this. I believe I did it like this. Hold on, I hear a gnome. You can hear the gnomes when they're close to you if you have your settings right. There's a gnome here. He's up top. We're gonna see if I can get him. That chest has the first thing in it. You can hear him humming. The little gnomes hum. If you listen real carefully. I will show you the sound you're looking for. Hear that humming? That humming is a gnome. That means there's a gnome sitting somewhere around here. I don't know where. I'm assuming I got to get over there somehow and get to him. You can hear him, dude. I love it. If you listen real careful, man, you'll find them. They're there. Dang it. And it's got that... It's like a Fable shout out almost, is what it is. I gotta figure out how to get him. Damn it. No. I jumped too much. I went too crazy. All right. There he is. No. Still hear him humming. It's gonna freak me out, dude. I knew I missed something over here. You just saw me get stuck. That's what I'm talking about. But I haven't found anywhere that you get stuck that I haven't been able to find my way out. So that's why I'm not saying they suck for that. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like they actually tried. Ooh! Oh, no way. I'm gonna die? Alright. Well, when you die, this is what happens. You spawn back at the nearest tree that you touched last. Oh, that just bothers me. I was there. I was there. I had him. I had that gnome. That would be a pain in the ass with a keyboard, dude. That's what I mean about controls being a little wonky and feeling a little off. They definitely, I've tried playing with keyboard. It's not any better. I was like, maybe it's the keyboard and mouse versus controller that's causing the issues. It's not. They did really well on their controller design. And button mapping, all of it. Sometimes when you want your character to move further, they don't. Sometimes when you want them to move less, they don't. It's a real conundrum. Controller precision is a real pain in the ass. My number one gripe, probably. And it's not just because I'm on this part. I've ran into it a few times when you're trying to get something to do something very specific. Again, not smack talking though. I think they did very good. But it's kind of annoying when you need precision in moments like this. You're gonna hide something that far away and make it hard to obtain. You know, precision matters at that point. The corrective, to give you an idea, when I tried to turn around just now, that's like me using the joystick to turn around. I don't know if I need to make it more sensitive or what I need to do, but she doesn't like to turn. She wants to almost dodge to the side. Boom. Yes. I got my gnome. See if there's anything else over here that I need to pay attention to. I'm gonna look around. Maybe I need to jump up here and look for chests. Maybe there's more gnomes. You know what I mean? You never know, dude. That's where your first golem is at, is down there, if I remember correctly. The chests make sounds too. Okay. So I got everything over there. But don't get in a hurry when you're playing this game. Have fun with it. You can tell they put some serious focus into exploration. I already got those ones over there. I already mined that area. I looked, didn't do this though. I'm gonna try something. It does have swimming graphics. The swimming's a little darker than I would like. That could just also be my own settings. But basic swimming stuff, you know what I mean? It's fun to explore. If you want something that's chill, not necessarily boss or difficulty status, big emphasis on exploration and just having fun. This game definitely has a chill vibe. Now these are, oh, look, dude, I think they respawned. Is that or I forgot these? Seems like this is like building materials or one of the, one of the currencies or building materials. I haven't gotten to any shops yet to try and use them or upgrade my weapons, you know what I mean? Like, got a little infinite feel to it now, huh? Oh, look, a chest. Dude. Okay, so I was over here. I thought I got those earlier. I was like, dude, there's no way I missed these. So that's an idea of, like I was talking about, the interaction with environment is kind of off sometimes. Like her hair, you can't see it too clearly resting on her shoulder. Sometimes the way potions or other things like that are sitting are an issue to where you can't see them and you have to look for the glow. But again, and not game breaking, you know? It's definitely important, but it's not game breaking. For a couple dudes that are just obviously gamers making games for gamers, bro, they put out some good stuff, dude. And it's also in pre-release. So they're taking everybody's stuff into consideration. At least that's what they have said. My other gripe is storyline. There's not much lore. I like lore. That's another interactive with the environment. Like, why can't I grab those arrows, dude? You know, they're sticking out of something. I want to be able to grab them. Graphics seem solid, dude. Not a lot of issues with rendering. FPS, stuff like that. I've seen much bigger titles with much bigger teams that failed there, and they've got it. So as you will notice, if you look at my stamina bar, I'm not losing my stamina, dude, as I fly around. It's amazing. I'm actually getting to have fun and explore things with my glider, and I'm not worried about it. I think it's cool. Stamina seems to count the most with combat. You are definitely in the flying islands up in the sky. Those purple trees are our goal. That's where we're headed for. The purple trees, man. You want to unlock as many of the trees as you can? Oh. Yeah, dude. So stuff like that you can see. But again, man, I'm not gonna give that small of a studio crap over some small quality of life things like that. Would I like a more accurate interactive environment? Yes. But it's not something that I deem as being like game changing. I'm still having a blast. So it makes me walk around the node until I find, you know, until I find the spot that I can hit it at sometimes. Does that make me want to play the game less? No. I still want to play the game. Still want to have fun. I can hear a chest. Gotta be up there. I haven't found any secret walls yet. I've been looking. I've been smacking stuff with my pick and with my sword. I've been trying to do the Elden Ring roll through the, you know, or Dark Souls roll through the door wall thing. The other cool thing is from the autosave perspective. It saves every so often, and after certain in-game events, so to speak, like, you know, unlocking trees. And man, as somebody that works all day, if you want to get off and just play with your kids and chill out, this is the game. You can play for 2 hours and turn it off. You can play for an hour and a half and turn it off. Anybody that's been hanging out with me for any amount of time knows that was my #1 complaint about Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves was, I've got the tattoo on my forearm, okay, dude? But you had to invest 4 to 6 hours into that game if you wanted to level up. All right, can you guys hear that sound, that humming? Ah, right there. There she is. Boop. Some chests have absolutely nothing, it seems. Arrows and a crystal or something. Other chests, man, you get a really cool weapon. I haven't found a shield or any significant armor yet, but I'm assuming that's coming at some point soon. I also haven't progressed very far into the exploration yet. This is the first area that you get to. Everything is super purple over here. I feel like there should be something that I can that's making everything purple, right? Like, what's over there? Okay. Yeah. But yeah, you can play this game for an hour and a half, man. Turn it off, go to bed, come back tomorrow night after working your 8 or 12 hours, turn it back on and have a blast. I think that's awesome. Too many games don't give you that nowadays. As a dad streamer, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this game an 11. Overall, it does have some pluses and some negatives. I do have some gripes. You know, I've already given you my gripes. But just overall gameplay, guys, it's a fun game, and you're missing out. Price point, dude, they get a fucking, that's where the 11 comes from. Man, it's like 17, 18 bucks right now. If this game gets bigger and they decide to make the lateral move of console and stuff, dude, I will be cheering for them the whole way. Like, that's money in the bag, dude. And hopefully we can make them enough money on PC sales that they will have enough to start paying some of their buddies to help them develop further and test further, and then their game can expand. And yeah. And PS, I know it sounds like I'm just being a fluffer for these guys, dude. This is all from the bottom of my heart. I have no association. I've not spoken to anyone. This is just my cold, hard evaluation of a game I've been having fun playing, and I wanted to share. So, you know, I am a small dad streamer, and to see a group that cares about my demographic, it means the world to me, dude. You know, there's dads out there every day. If they're doing it right, man, they're killing it. They're working their asses off, dude, for their families, you know. And it seems like sometimes we get trapped in that grind, and you just don't have time for stuff like this to just enjoy a beautiful game and hang out with your kids, do something. Man, this is a game that my kids are older now. You know, but dude, if this game had been out 5-6 years ago, me and my kids would have been playing it every fucking day together. You know, it's one of those games you could play competitively in the sense that if you and a buddy were playing, he or she could definitely be like, hey, I just found some cool shit that you didn't. It's over here. Oh, there's a gnome. I'll let you listen to that sound again. I still haven't figured out what the one ring does. It just says hold on to it. I'm thinking it's maybe just an Easter egg, just a shout out to Lord of the Rings, you know? Like, in which case, still good for them, dude. People don't realize, man, like, so many good stories and games and Dungeons and Dragons sessions have just been spawned off of J.R.R. Tolkien. There's an entire universe there, you know what I mean? And to give that a shout out is cool. And you can tell the guy that made the game, he's up there with me, dude. Not a young buck. He's not 22, 23 years old. So, you know, and for my generation, all we had was C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. No, no. I'll get up there. I don't know how, but I'll get up there because I heard a humming. There's a treasure chest over here. I know it. I'm gonna get it. Dude, you can hear it. Well, give me my monies. Give me the monies. It's over here somewhere. Is it over here? I think it is. I can hear it. Where? Oh, there it is. I haven't figured out what to do with that yet. Gold ore. I mean, it tells you what it's for. You know what I mean? You were a good girl. You want to come say hi to everybody? You quieted down when I told you not to bark. You did good. So did you, Krubby. Come on, give me your mobile, boy. This is Miss Freya, in case you have not made her acquaintance. Yeah, ma'am. These are my babies. It's my babies. Oh, yeah. One more shout out. Baumgartner, I don't know if you've tried these things, bro, but they got inside out Skittles, bro. They're creepy crunch Skittles. They're dehydrated, dude. I don't know. Freeze dried or something? But they're fucking weird, but they're delicious. No, you can't have any. Dude, you're a bird. I can't give you an inside out Skittle, bro. I don't think so. Can parrots have sugar? Like a... Stress their pancreas. Obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. So it does the same thing it does to me, right? Yeah, well, you know, I care about my bird health more than mine, so I'm not going to give them Skittles. Now me, I can eat all the inside out Skittles I want, dude, because, everybody's got to go somehow, right? Might as well be chubby when you're doing it. That's just my inner chef speaking. All right, so we're going to go. Things that I would want to add, just in case by some stroke of miraculous luck, dude, one of the developers watches small-time streamers like me, okay? Cooking. As a chef by trade, dude, there's nothing that makes my heart swell more than cooking in a game. Especially when it's semi-challenging and makes you grab ingredients to make stuff that, like, levels up your cooking skills, so to speak. I know a lot of games have done it, and it's a little overdone right now, but if it's done right, it's better. It's not gonna let me glitch it out. It's gonna make me work for it, bro. It's gonna make me find a spot and walk all the way around. I hear another hum. There's another damn chest over here. Okay, it was worth it. Healing potions. Boom. I do understand why some people griped about difficulty, just because, man, I've died a few times, you know, like I wasn't ready for goblins to hit me like that. It's cool though. Not complaining. I liked it. I think there should be some consequences to exploration. You know, it made me feel good, dude. Can I sneak up here? No. Ah. Man, my stamina's gone. Told you it was going to make me walk all the way around. Now I got to walk all the way back over there. Ooh, goblins. Okay, that's my last complaint, okay? Enemies. I wish there was more. Or that they respawned ever so often, you know what I mean? Like periodically. I haven't been able to respawn enemies. The enemies that I killed this morning, like 12 hours ago, are still dead, dude. They're still gone. Where's that chest? You guys can hear it, right? It's not just me. It sounds like it's inside of something, dude. Oh, it's hidden in the bushes. One of my other little things that I did find with it was shooting arrows. Man, I went to hunt a deer earlier and I missed the deer. I was locked on to the deer and about 3 feet from it, and I missed like 7 shots. And my skill's not super low. And to be honest, even if you're unskilled with a bow, you should be able to hit a deer broadside when you're close to it. For some reason, it kept shooting the arrows wonky. I don't know if that was game. Could have been my controller, but my controller's not giving me crap in any other areas. So I feel like it was a game issue. See, I've been looking for little secret cubbies. I'm hoping there's secret stuff somewhere. There's got to be more secret stuff. Like, these guys were really good on that first island. They hit a bunch of shit. And now I'm not finding anything hidden besides chests that I have to explore to find. Okay, so these are the trees you unlock. When you unlock so many trees, you can take on the tower in that area. When you take on the tower, it unlocks the bubbled area that generally monsters are hiding. Some of the monsters will be hiding in. Again, part of it feels too simple for me. Like I want more of a story besides, oh, hold on, heard a gnome. I want more of a story besides you're the good guy, the bad guys are trying to kill you. Like, okay, well, we know that's every game, you know. Oh, there he is. Got me another gnome. Another gnome. I heard another gnome, dude. Okay, so if you find an area like this is going to be a prime example. There's no low points for you to get up to them, right? They definitely intended for you to have to fly to certain areas. There's no way to sploof it and like Skyrim run up it with a horse or something, or sideways. You've got to unlock a tower, shoot your ass up in the air, and float over here accurately and land it. Yeah, dude, some more stuff at the bottom of lakes and ponds would be cool. Fishing? I don't know. Something that makes swimming worth it, because they did the swimming really well. Like, the swimming feels very natural in this game. Whoever's responsible for the swimming, you can tell, like, they've played games where they wanted to swim and couldn't. They did it well. So that is a great example. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna get over to that other tree over there. Oh, after we go kill goblins. Goblins! See, it would be really cool, since they stay in the camp and they're not really wandering around aimlessly. There's no wolves or any wild animals to just attack you. And the deer seem few and far between. So there needs to be more enemies. More reasons to combat. Okay, so you're about to see. If you're lucky, you can track down the deer and smoke them. See? Dude, I'm... He said freeze dried are pretty good. You tell him, Elvis. Yeah, dude, he told me, all right. Damn bird. All right. Keep an eye on your health. It doesn't have like a blinking or a sound thing that tells you, like a lot of games, that you're low on health. Most of the time when I've died, it's because I wasn't paying attention to my own health bar. It was completely my fault. It wasn't the game's difficulty. It wasn't because of bad gameplay. It was literally my fault 110%. I was not paying attention to my health bar. So this area, okay, we can't get in there, right? What the fuck? I will show you what happens when you try. Just so you have a frame of reference here. It's like a glass force field around the place, dude. And it's bulletproof glass. I've tried shooting arrows through it. It didn't work. I've tried cheesing it and seeing if I could like kill enemies. I believe we're gonna try this. Let's game test. Okay, guys. We're gonna go like this and see if maybe I can glitch it out. Nope. No glitching it out, dude. Well played, sirs. Well played. That was at least worth a shot. You know, you got to see if you can cheese stuff. I don't see a way up through there. Oh, you get to see a rock golem. Oh, dude, that's not cool. Maybe there's a way up this way? Oh, it would appear so. There's a mountain path. It's like 300, guys. We just had to find the goat path. I wish I was nearly as accurate as those archers. Those guys can hit you while you're dodging, running, leaping. Those guys are expert fucking marksmen. But I can't hit a deer when I'm 5 feet away from it. We're gonna try the goat path. But yeah, definitely rule of thumb with this game. How is it that Smokey the Bear would have said it, dude? Only you can prevent the needless slaughter of wild barbarians and dungeon fires. Always kill the mage and the archers first. Mages are always lighting shit on fire, dude, and archers are always needlessly slaughtering poor tank-like barbarians that are just looking to defeat the hordes of demons. You know, you got some little demon with a bow and arrow. Somebody apparently somebody apparently taught that demon some really good marksmanship too. Damn it! I fell off the goat path and now I gotta go do it again. Anyway, I am a growing channel, so do me a favor, if you like any of this, if any of this helps you, hit follow, jump into chat, leave a comment. All of it helps me, man. Any sort of interaction helps with the algorithm. Let me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, man. I love some criticism and some critiquing and some help. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect, and I'm definitely not an OG to streaming. Like, a lot of this is still new to me. I'm still figuring it out as I go. Is it dwarf? Mining is obviously very important to me. I hope there's blacksmithing in this game at least, or some building at some point. Something to use these materials on. Hope I can upgrade weapons. I don't know. Hope they make me do something with all of this stuff, and I'm not just needlessly carrying it around. Inventory? Dude, I haven't had any troubles yet. It looks fun. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean... Oh, you can go back and readjust your points at any time. That's kind of cool. Okay. Okay. Heh. I like that. That's another plus. If you do get to a point where you want to try being a mage, you're like, screw it. Think I want to start dungeon fires. Oh, you just got to move all your points from strength and stamina. Move them on over there. But yes, give this game a shot. Let me know if you found anything I didn't. Let me know how you've been playing. Maybe you figured something out I didn't. That's kind of the point of these games, dude, is let's build a community, dude. Let's see if maybe you can find something I did and outdo me. Dude. Oh, one of them missed a shot for once. Woo! Cosmetic only, provides no benefits. All the armor so far provides no benefits. Oh yeah, dude. That's a shield maiden, boys. And one of the cool things, so I'm just going to come right out and say it. So check this out, dude. If you want, so check this out. Oh, I hadn't experienced that before. Oh, it's not even letting me. Huh. The inventory is a little wonky, is it? Oh yeah, look at that, dude. There's nothing. Okay, so we found something wrong with it. Inventory systems. Oh. Okay. So this is what I was gonna go for. I know a lot of dudes are like, oh my god, this is the cool thing. She's still well clothed. You can run around like that, dude, and you know what I mean? Like, you can tell that they didn't go out of their way, dude, to be like, you know, awkward about it. Awkward. Yeah, dude. So, but cosmetic wise, I still like this one probably, dude. That's probably my favorite so far. I don't know. Anyways, dude, really? Oh. Okay. 2 more trees apparently. So I'm gonna point out a few things here. Number one, what fucking other trees are nearby there? The fuck was that? What the actual fuck was that? It was like something was hitting me, but I don't. There's fucking nothing there. That's dumb. I have no idea what just happened over there, by the way. I've never been just randomly killed by purple lights. Now I'm curious. What did I die from? And is it going to happen again? Ooh, he's candy. Falcon's Wrath. Okay. All right.
Maybe we don't flood again.
Why?
Right.
Well, I've got the thing set up over there. Yeah. Well. So maybe there's a cap limit. Maybe it doesn't have to be trees that are near that. Like maybe in order to unlock that one, I just have to have 10 trees or 12 trees or whatever, you know, like, I don't know. It doesn't explain that kind of stuff very well in the game yet. Huh. Okay, I'm just gonna call that one a wash. All right. Okay. All right, so I already unlocked that one. So once it says you've done enough of the towers, you walk up to these gates, you hold X, it'll open the gate. You double jump. There'll be a crystal right here. You beat the crystal with a hammer, then you're good. Dude, what is... Something we're missing. I'm gonna go that way. If these, I can get another tower or something over here. Don't try and shoot them when they're moving. Whatever you do. You may need to go to the fucking goblins and figure out fucking how they're doing it. So fucking frustrating, dude. Oh yeah, you little fucker. I hear you. I hear you humming. He's humming. I heard him. All right, well. Yeah, I love the exploration. There needs to be more to do. We need more enemy types, more animals. Even if you put in more deer and made the hunting a little, made the bows more accurate, so to speak, or, you know, like, I don't know, put in a trophy system like real hunting, you know, like where you're really, some deer are legendary, some deer are not. Some deer just give you meat, other deer give you, you know, pellets, bone, and meat. Like, I don't know. Even animals would make it feel more. All right. I'm gonna come up here and fuck with these guys. Oh look, a purple volcano. Where's the fucking archer? There you are. All right, we're gonna try over there and see. Maybe I'm missing something. Because I see the shrouded village. I got that much. Where was a tree I missed over here? Okay, so I got the tree on the other side of it over there. Nothing up there. Maybe there's one over here I'm missing. I already came over here though. That's where the goat path is at. Hey, I'm pretty sure I still need to unlock one or two trees to even get up into that tower. I think that's what it told me. I tried to use my glider and it wouldn't glide. The glider can be really picky about when it wants to work. So like as an example, right off here. Yes. Off here. Let's go see. See? Nothing on the glider right there. Oh, it did work. Wow. So weird. I must have done enough trees without realizing it. Double jump. Boom. Now I can go fight that castle. Yeah. Sorry, I want to see if there's anything I'm missing over on this side. I'm gonna try and float down there. Oh, no way. Thought I saw something over there. I didn't. I'm a numbnuts. Let's go see what's in this castle. Let's see it together. This is my first castle, guys. No glider, apparently. Glider? You saw that? Like 6 dudes. It feels like there should be more than 6 dudes in a castle. You know what I mean? Especially a castle this size. It just, I don't know. The game feels empty at times. There's other times where I'm like, dude, this is so fun exploring. And there's other times where I'm just like, man, and I can't go into there. Can't open that door. There's no dudes up here on these parapets. It's cool that they gave me a sword, but what am I fighting with it? It's such a big, beautiful game, and then there's nothing in it. It actually hurts my feelings at times, dude. I'm like, dude, it's so huge. And then it's so empty. So yeah, that's my #1 beef with it, dude. Feels empty. Damn. Massive game though, dude. But it feels empty. And I'm sure that's going to be fixed. Again, that is not a slight on the devs, dude. I'm sure they put a lot of time into just getting everything else in here without, you know. But dude, I don't know, some orcs or some more goblins or wild animals, or I don't know, even a harder griffin or two here or there to kick its ass. You know what I mean? Just something that was, I don't know, something to make it feel alive. Well, I'm gonna figure out how to get to that. All right. Well, yes. Overall, beautiful game, fun to play, expansive. It does feel a little empty, and the controls are a little, but it is in pre-release, dude. This is still a beta that they just dropped. So you know, I still stand by my 11 out of 10. You know what I mean? Like I see a lot of potential for this game, dude. Look at the time they put into the design of that weapon. The characters are well made. To give you guys an idea, this automatically saves. So let's go to main menu. Manage characters. So you can create a new character. I'll show you the character creation, okay? So there you go. You got humans. Humans are just standard across the board. No perks, but no downside either. Then you got the elves. Elves obviously lower health, higher magic and stamina. Dwarves, higher health, lower mana. Then you got the Fae. That's going to be like your halflings, your little people. And then you got your giants. And then your orcs. So, I mean, there's so many races and you can create multiple characters. It almost feels like, at least on multiple characters, like the cart was before the horse on that one, because I want more monsters and more wildlife before I have multiple characters. You know, I want to flesh out the one character with a good story and, you know, shit to do, stuff to kill, fishing, you know. I don't know. But anyways, those are my critiques. Again, I stand by my high score. Beautiful game for the size of the team. And if you watch their videos, hop onto Steam, man, and watch their stuff, dude. That's what really got to me. Was it seemed as if the developer that did this, that spoke on it, he had personal stories that he tied into the game, you know, playing other games with his kids and stuff. And, you know, like, it felt like I was just chatting with another one of my bros, dude. And, you know, like hanging out with one of the brothers and one of the sisters, dude, just talking about Baldur's Gate and our experiences. And, I want to see this game do huge things. So, I'm going to say that it's either going to be it's going to go down in history as one of the largest small development team successes in history, or it's going to be just a downright flop. And I don't think it's going to be a flop. You could tell, man, from the look in this guy's eyes, dude, and from the way he spoke about his game, dude, that this game has a piece of his heart and his soul bled into it. And I'm assuming his partner, whoever it is, you know, he, she, they, them, whoever it is, they care about the game too, man. And they put a lot of effort into this game. So probably a lot of late nights, dude, and brainstorms, and they did well. So with that being said, I am going to hop off for the evening. You know, streaming content wise, dude, I would like to see more so I could stream it more. You know, yeah, but I'm going to keep playing for sure. I'm going to join that community and I'm going to keep playing. So, but with that being said, I am going to jump off for the evening. Thank you guys so much. If nobody's told you today, I appreciate you and you're awesome. And thank you for being you. And God bless. Trying to remember that helping others is the rent we pay for occupying the planet. So be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. You know, tell that random stranger at the gas station, dude, that you think they're awesome. So, Balatro was your one personal gotcha of the year for indie games. Right on, dude. Yeah, dude, that one was immensely popular. Dude, Balatro was immensely popular. Big, dude. That one hit hard. So, but you know, this game's got a lot. Dude, look at that. Dude, just this and the title screen. Like that's up there with dude, that's up there with like Baldur's Gate, dude. It's got a dwarf standing on like there's stuff in the background, you know. There's more happening in that title screen, dude, than in the game. Oh man. I just want to see some critters or some monsters or some shit to do, man, besides explore. So, but that being said, thank you guys so much. Please tune in again. I work the rest of this week, but I got weekends off, so there probably will be longer streams. I am going to be playing some more BB, some more Bloodborne coming up, guys. So, but this game needed a shout out, and this game needs streamers. So if you're a streamer and you're watching this, dude, jump on this game for an hour, man. Show these guys some love, dude. You know, and give them feedback, give them reviews, dude. You know, tell them what you think, bro. So, and with that being said, man, you know, I am a small time streamer. Any sort of interaction helps my algorithm, guys. So, you know the usual crap, guys. So, you know, drop in, man. Sub, jump in a chat, leave comments, man. Tell me what's up. Tell me what you think of this game, dude. Tell me your pros and cons for this game if you've played it. So with that being said, Bumgardner, good night, brother, man. Mad love to you and yours, dude. Tell your brother and your grandparents that I said hello, man, and thank you for always being here with me and being the best pal a guy could have, dude, for gaming, man, on streaming and shit, dude. I absolutely love seeing your name pop up, homie. So it's good to see you, and I will catch you tomorrow, certainly. I might be on a little later tomorrow. I got some homework to do. So for the good old college. So giving her the good old college try. So, but thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Again, God bless and have an amazing evening, okay? Wherever you're at, whoever you are, you're awesome, and I appreciate you. Thanks, guys.